back to my videos, guys. So today I'm making a video on attributes in HTML. So guys, in my previous video I talked about 4 elements, which are paragraph, heading, hyperlink, and image. So guys, in an element you need a start tag, body, and an end tag, and an element that doesn't have an end tag is called an empty element. So guys, in today's video I'll be talking about attributes in HTML. So you must be wondering, well, what are attributes in HTML? Well, attributes are used to specify additional information about an element. And so an attribute is actually you specify in the start tag of an element. So guys, let's head on. So guys, of course, so let's actually open up a notepad, or if you're on Mac, you can open up TextEdit. Let's write notepad. Here it comes up. Let's open it. And inside it, let's just leave it blank for now. And so we do file, and then we do save as. And so now let's name this attributes, because this is like our attribute document we're gonna do. Dot, and then we write HTML. And so now I'm gonna save this in this folder up here, which is called HTML tutorials, desktop, and in HTML tutorials. Let's save it here. And so for now we can close it. And so now let's open up our HTML tutorials. And so here you guys can also see there's elements in first. So you guys can check out my previous videos if you want to know how to set up HTML on your machines and elements. So guys, let's open up attributes. So right click it, open with notepad. So the first thing we do is we start off by declaring the document type, which would be HTML. So this is how you would write it. So you would do, of course, exclamation mark, and then doc type, which stands for document type, and then let's do space, and then we write HTML. There you go. And so now let's write the HTML element. So start tag, and then here we write the end tag. And so now inside this, let's write the body element. So we write the start tag, and then we write the end tag. Oh wait, I have to put the slash to make sure it's an end tag. So guys, yeah. And so there you go. And so now inside of this, let's just write a hyperlink element, and I'll use this to show you guys an example of an attribute. So let's write A, which stands for hyperlink. And so now let's just leave this blank for now, and of course, let's write the end tag. There you go. So guys, remember that an attribute is specified in the start tag. So the hyperlink element actually uses an attribute called Href, which stands for hypertext reference. And so let's so what it does is it will redirect you to a different page, which it gives you a link which you can go to another page. So let's actually write here. Let's write Href. And of course we write equals, and then we give the link here. So let's write the quote, and inside the quotes we give, inside the double quotes we give our link. So actually I'm gonna do a link. So let's just search up Pew code, and so you guys can see. So up here there's a bunch of weird stuff. So let's actually go back in YouTube and search up Pew code. So Pew code. And so here's Pew code, which is actually my YouTube channel. You can find many amazing videos here. My face is frozen in a funny way. So you guys can find many amazing videos here, like my old HTML, old HTML videos. There's also a bunch of SQL videos and also Java tutorials, guys. So you guys can find a bunch of, it's an amazing coding YouTube channel. So guys, remember Pew code, and you guys can definitely check that out later. So let's copy the link now here. Let's copy this link, and let's go back and let's paste the link over here. So here's the link. And now in the body, let's actually write a name, or what it will show us as the link, like a nickname. So let's write click me. So it will show up click me, and you can click on that and it will go to this page. So now let's, okay guys, so yeah, let's save it. So we press save, not save as, but save. And we can actually keep this open, just minimize it. And so here, let's right click it. If it already shows your browser, like here it already shows me Chrome, but I don't want it to be in Chrome. You can right click it, open with, and go in Microsoft, or like whatever you want it to be. I'm doing Microsoft Edge. So now as you guys can see, this is the page, and we wrote click me, so you guys can click here, and it will bring you to the page, which is my YouTube channel, Pew Code, which you guys definitely should check out. So guys, let's go back. And so guys, this href is an attribute which is for hyperlink. So the hyperlink uses this attribute, and it helps give additional information about it, which is hyperlink. So guys, now let's move on to the second example. So let's actually delete this whole hyperlink here, and so let's write let's use image. So let's write image start tag here, and so let's actually leave it blank for now also. And then guys, remember that image is an empty element, so we do not need an end tag, so we can just leave it here. So now, just like hyperlink, the image element also uses an attribute called source, which gives a path to some kind of like photo or like video. So guys, let's add it. So let's write src, which stands for source, equals, of course, double quotes, and then inside those two double quotes we give the path. And if you guys don't know how to get the path, it's fine, I'll show you guys. So let's minimize this, and so my picture is right here, and so this is my picture, and I want the path to this. So up here I can just click up here, as you guys can see it shows me the path. Just copy it. So I'm gonna just you can do right click, copy, or press Control or Command C. And so now let's close this. Let's go back here, and so let's paste the path. And also so now let's put another backslash, and then we write the name of the picture. It's called my baby pic .jpg. So we also write my baby pic dot, and then all caps JPG, because it says it right here, all caps JPG. It's a JPG file. Because when I go to this path right here, I also have to specify which picture I want from it, because there could be many pictures in that folder there, so you have to also specify which picture you want. Okay, so now let's file, and let's do save. And so now you guys can of course open it by going to there and then right clicking and then open with and then your browser. But if you still have the old one open, which I actually don't, you can just press the refresh button and it will come up. So I actually don't have it, so I'm gonna have to open it with the browser. And so here, as you guys can see, my picture comes up right here. This is my baby picture. So guys, source is an attribute where you can give a path, and it will show the path like the picture if you added there at the path. And so now let me show you guys how to change the size of the picture using more attributes, which are height and width. And so let's actually minimize this here, and let's open up our notepad here. And so now to add the height or width, here we can just put some space. And so let's write height, height, and then we write equals, and then we just write a number. So let's do we have to actually write double quotes again also, and we write a number. So let's write 200. And so now after this, let's write width and equals, then double quotes again. Inside the double quotes we write let's write 200 also. And now let's save it. File save. And as I was talking about, you guys can just go, if you have it open, and press the refresh button. And as you guys can see, now it's smaller. It's 200 by 200 pixels. So yeah, it's smaller, and it's a little bit stretched because the actual picture isn't like 200 by 200. So guys, actually let's go back. And so now using the using the image element, I have showed you 3 attributes, which were source, height, and width, which are giving additional information for the element image. So like source is giving the path to an image, then height is giving the height of an image, and width is giving the width of an image. So let me show you guys one more attribute in the image, which is ALT or alt, and I'll explain what this is while I do it. So guys, let's actually delete height and width, because I actually don't want it. I want it to be normal. And so now let's just write alt. So we write ALT, capital A, and so let's do equals, and then of course let's just write let's call it my baby picture. There you go. And of course you have to put it inside double quotes. So now let's just save this right here, and let's go back, refresh it. And as you guys can see, nothing much changed except for the height and width, because I deleted them. So now let's go back. And so now let's actually delete the source, like what's inside the double quotes. Let's delete that. Now let's save this, and let's go back and let's refresh it. And as you guys can see, now it says my baby picture, which is an alternative text since my image did not load. And my image did not load because I took away the path of it, which makes that there is no image. You couldn't find any image. So instead, so what ALT stands for, it stands for alternate text, which pretty much gives an alternate text. So if an image does not load for any reason, you use alternate text to so the user might know what the picture might be about. So guys, these were a few attributes that I showed you guys in today's video. For example, there was source, there was let's see, height, width. There I showed you guys of course alt here, and also I showed you guys href, which gives you a link. So guys, href gives you a link, source gives you the path to an image, width and height changes the width and height of an image, and of course alt gives you alternate text if an image does not load for any reason. So guys, now usually how to recognize an attribute is that it usually has an equal to sign. You guys remember here we used a lot of equal to, like source equals, alt equals, we use href equals, width equals, height equals, and then we wrote our value. And also to know if it's like an attribute, you will find it inside the start tag. So guys, I hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in another awesome video. Bye guys!